Wuxi has a rich culture of arts and an especially famous legend which has been the subject of many television dramas over the years. Here we introduce you to the Wuxi legend of Liang. It actually originates in Yixing, which is a county-level city under Wuxi's jurisdiction. The legend of Liang is a Romeo and Juliet-like tragic love story, often also called the butterfly lovers. In the story, Ju Tai is the only daughter of a wealthy family, and despite the fact that women were traditionally discouraged from pursuing studies, Ju managed to persuade her father to allow her to go to school as a man. And it was there that she met Liang, and the two became friendly. Liang remained unaware, though, that his new friend wasn't a boy. One day, Ju got a letter from her father telling her to return home as soon as possible. She had no choice and left. Months later, Liang visited Ju, and it was here he discovered that his friend was actually a woman. They realized their love for each other and wanted to be together. But Ju's parents didn't approve of the pair because Liang's family were poor and because it had already been arranged for Ju to marry someone else from a rich family, a man named Ma Wen-sai. Liang died of the heartbreak, and on the day of her wedding to Ma Wen-sai, Ju ended her own life too, to be in the grave with Liang. According to the legend, the lovers' spirits then emerged from the grave in the form of butterflies, and they flew away together, never to be separated. The obvious similarities, especially the fact that the lovers die in the end, have led to the legend of Liang often being considered as the Oriental version of Romeo and Juliet. But there are some differences as well. While Romeo and Juliet's union was opposed because of a feud between their families, Liang and Ju Tai were prevented from being together because of the traditional hierarchy of ancient China. The concept of a well-matched marriage was considered extremely important, which meant that couples had to come from families of equal financial status. In Liang, it was this that led to their tragedy. Another difference often pointed out is the fact that while Romeo and Juliet's love story ends with their deaths, Liang and Ju Tai, by uniting as butterflies after their deaths, still have their happy ending. There are many versions of the legend though, but there are some historical accounts in Wuxi which also refer to Liang. And such is the legend's significance, in May 2006, Yixing was recognized by the China Folk Art Association as the village of Liang and Ju Tai in China. Additionally, there's also a tradition to commemorate the love story set for March 28th every year as the festival of seeing butterflies. This is according to a legend of its own, inspired by Liang. It's said that on the 28th of March, thousands of butterflies of various different colors were seen flying over Bixianan, the place where Ju Tai studied. And every year on this day, exactly at noon, two butterflies are supposedly seen, slightly bigger than the others, fluttering over Bixianan just for a little while, before leaving. Wuxi's legend of Liang or the butterfly lovers would say those two are Liang and Ju Tai, still united in their love after the life they met in.